I hope everyone had an amazing week. I just wanted to share with you a little bit more about what's going to be happening in the class that I've already posted about and invited most of you to it. It's the class that's being held at Fairway Independent Mortgage on November 13th, Wednesday, November 13th, this week coming up, between 11 and 1 o'clock. And we're going to be providing lunch. And so we're inviting a few select, very elite realtors who actually want to take their business to the next level. And Linda Pelaez from Lawyers Title is going to be there. So what we're going to be doing is creating a list that's going to be specific to everyone who is there. Everyone who attends will be able to create their own specific farm. So what I want to do right now is kind of share with you a little bit about what's going to be happening in class, so you'll have a better idea of what you're going to be coming to attend, or what you're going to be learning. So about maybe 6 months ago, I contacted Linda and I told her that I wanted to change my business up a little bit. I had always been the kind of person who thought that I had to be door knocking or prospecting expireds, or just so many different activities, and I've always stayed really active in my business. But when they would talk about farming, to me it felt like it was like too much of a long-term kind of thing, and I just never was interested in actually building a farm. So when I hear about a farm list, it usually to me just means like, oh, okay, they probably won't be ready to sell till another 2 years, and I'm just going to be like sending mailers to them. So I was never interested in building a farm because of that, until I actually realized that there's something called a live farm. And so the live farm, what it is, it's something that they create for you, that Lawyers Title provides to you, or maybe your title company that you're working with, but they you can give them information of criteria that you're looking for, and they come back with actual contacts that you can, homeowners that you can then start kind of working. But I have a very, very specific way of working this list. Maybe there's other ways to do it, but this is how I do it. The list can provide you with notice of defaults, and so those are situations that are handled a little bit differently. I definitely have handled a lot of them from the farm that I got, but those are still a little bit more sensitive, and those are situations that you just have to be really careful how you talk to the people that are going through situations like that. But my fun part of this list is actually the prospecting part of it, because what I was able to do was give Linda 7 zip codes with between the years, and then I wanted homeowners who had lived in their home from 2008 all the way to 2015 and bought their home at around $250,000. So that means that by now they would have equity in their home. And then also, I wanted the areas that I wanted to work. So she came back with over 4,500 on the live farm, 4,500 contacts, homeowners that had been in their home for a certain amount of time, that have equity in their home. I took that entire list, and then I sent it over to a company that I use called Cole Realty Resource. Cole Realty Resource, then you have to break it up into thousands. The list was over 4,500 contacts, and you can't just upload the whole list. So you have to break it up into thousands. And so my first 1,000 that I sent over, I also had to have them scrub the list. So out of all of those, out of the 1,000, only 150 had phone numbers and cell phones that I could call. There were a little bit more, but some of those are on a do not call list, and I only call the people that are okay to call. So out of those 150 of my first batch of 1,000, I was able to, on the first half hour, get 2 appointments. That's how great this list is. It's amazing. And so we're going to be sharing with you, how to create that kind of list, and then also how to talk to them. We're going to go over scripts, and we're going to do some role playing so that you can hear what I say to them. I mean, there's probably other ways to do it, but I have a specific way of doing it. I'm very, very direct with the people when I talk to them on the phone, because I don't want to waste time. I just want to make sure that it's someone that's ready to go. That's that's the whole point of this list. Okay, because we have other ways of getting leads, right? We have internet leads, we have Sphere, we have friends, we have referrals, we have different things that we obviously love, to get referrals from everyone, and we also love to get repeat business. That's always a great thing. But I feel like a lot of times if we're just kind of waiting for business to fall in our lap, it takes a little bit longer to become like really a productive agent and actually really get to the level that I want to be. I mean, maybe it depends on what you want. what you want to get out of your real estate business. And that's another really great thing that we're going to be doing, is we're going to be kind of planning like what's everyone's goals for the year. But for me, I definitely want to get to at least 40 to 50 sales in 2020. And I didn't want to wait till January 1st to start doing it. I wanted to be really prepared and have momentum going into 2020. So that's why I started doing my prospecting now. We have about maybe 7 weeks left in the year, and there's no reason why you can't get more buyers and more listings before the year ends. So that's what we're going to be doing, like I said. And we're also going to be Linda will go over a few more apps that she uses that you can download to your phone, that you can use for your open houses, to make sure that it helps you to have something to share that adds value to the buyers walking into your home, so that you can connect with them. And then we're going to be providing lunch, and also just kind of making sure that everyone there feels comfortable, is able to share any questions that they have. But more importantly, you're going to be able to leave with something that's going to, I feel, is really going to change your business drastically in 2020, because it has for me. It's just another way to where you can get up in the morning, sit down to work, and have something right in front of you that you know exactly what you're going to be doing with it, instead of kind of like wondering like who should I call today, or should I go door knocking, or should I call my friend, or should I go have a coffee? You're going to know exactly what to do. And we're gonna practice those scripts. We're gonna have more lunch and learns. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna be doing more videos to actually show you live calls and show you what I say to these on the list, so that you're more comfortable with it. As a matter of fact, that's why you should subscribe to my channel right now. There's a little white arrow here at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of that in the coming months. So that's it, you guys. I'm excited. Hopefully you can actually be in the class, and we'll get a chance to meet in person, and I'll be able to answer more of your questions. But I'm super excited to meet you. Talk to you soon.